Hello and welcome to Noob Trader. I'm your host, Jack. Today I made a profit, but I could have made so much more. I got out of my trade early because I thought it was going to test pretty much yesterday's high and the overnight pretty much high over here at 35. So I got in, I thought a little early. I got in at 9:42, so it's around here. When I saw it couldn't hold this, couldn't hold the high here. And I thought it would actually hit 35, maybe even go a little bit above it, and I could re-short. I just shorted for 2 points, but it didn't have that strength, and it just started going down, and the rest of the day it just went down. Now, the thing is, I'm trading one whole E-mini contract, so this is not the micros. So I don't have a lot of things I can do. Basically, if I had 10 micros, which is probably what I should have been trading, I could have just gotten out of 5 and let the other run, but I just don't like micros because the commission is very high. In any case, the other thing is, like I said, you see, it did go, so I shorted at 29.50, and it did go down to about 26.75. What do we have here? What's the low? 26.50. So I did get out initially very well. It's just that it went back up, and it went back up to 31. What is it? 31.50 was the high. So it basically, I don't have a lot of playroom for my stops because the account is so small. And I mean, I started out as a $5,000 account. Now it's at like 3,000, maybe like 100 or 200 after today. So I don't have a lot of wiggle room to play with it. But I figured like most people starting out as new traders are going to start out with a 5K account and, just trade that. So that's why I started mine with 5K as well, because I blew up 2 previous accounts. One was a 25K account and one was another 5K account. So that's 30K total. Not pennies. It's a new car. Anyway, let's talk about the other trade that I did take that was great. Now I had to enter it twice, so I did have a bit of a loss starting out, but it's around, what is it here? 12.11. So I think it's a bit lower. Yeah, it's in here. All right, let me bring that back up. So I entered initially thinking we're going to get a bounce here, a bigger bounce than we got. I thought this level would hold, but this was Monday's low basically. So I thought, hey, maybe it'll hold Monday's low, but it didn't. In any case, I entered once and I got stopped out. I entered a little late. I entered at 80 thinking we were going to go higher, and it didn't. So then I saw it was holding. There was definitely support here. So I got in again right on the 76, and I think this is when I got in around, around here. This is exactly when I got in. And rode it up about 10 points, 84.50. So I got out just before the high right here. Right here is where I got out, right about here. And the top was, the high was 85.50. So I just missed a point. Excuse me. All right, so I got out pretty much near the high. It was a good trade. Like I said, finally starting to, go in right at the lines, at the support or at the resistance. Like I said, the first trade today, I wanted to get in right around 35. I thought I would retest it, but it just didn't. Sometimes, people front run resistance or support and you don't quite get there. In any case, that was my trade of the day. 8.5 points, basically recovered the loss from here and have a nice little small noob profit. But I mean, if I was making $500 a day consistently, I'd be pretty happy. And that's what I was making up until about March. I don't know what happened. I totally got a little too complacent and didn't follow my rules, and I stopped trading well. But anyway, documenting my progress back to 5,000 because I really need to get the account back up so I can have more wiggle room and bigger stops. That's it from Noob Trader. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button that's coming up here, and hit the notification icon as well so you can see more trades and slowly learn from me. Thanks a lot.